Hey guys, how are you? Happy Friday. I am coming to chat with you guys quick because I've got to go to my chiropractor appointment soon. I'm gonna go get my head stretched in a bunch of very bizarre ways, it feels like. Anyway, if you guys missed the memo, I think I've posted it a couple of times, but we're officially on last call notice for our $20 join special, guys. So, yeah, it's crazy. So I actually just saw a friend, Lindsay, she posted about her experience with Scentsy, and I was like, I don't know if that part is shared enough. Like, I talk like, hey, the $20 join special, hey, the $20 join special. But I think it's also important to talk about why at least I know why I share this opportunity so much, but I also want people to do this with me. I don't sugarcoat that there is a lot of stigma and like ickies around the direct sales world. Okay. And I will 100% completely in confidence say that the people who, hi, Xfeed Ashley, the people who have that don't understand. And it's nothing against those people. And if that's you, I'm not trying to be rude, but it's just factual. You've got to take a step back and look at your newsfeed. And if you have 20 people who are of your friends who you know and you love and you trust, who are in doing some kind of direct sales, there's got to be some kind of a reason behind it, right? Like, we're not a cult. We don't recruit people in here and then like make you stay and all of those types of things. I mean, like, I'm sure that there's so many different thoughts out there, but some things along the line somewhere is what makes people push that join button to begin with, right? Whether it's they want more girl time. That was a big thing that like I didn't even realize that I was really missing, because I'm kind of a homebody. I think I got that out of my system in high school and college. Like, I was out partying, doing all the things all the time, and I was like, I got enough friends. Like, I don't really need more friends. And then I realized that this place is where I could find some of my best friends. And I would absolutely say that my closest friends in my life right now are Scentsy sisters that I have made. People who I've never met before. People that when I meet, I'm going to literally cry like a weird human. Like really, I'm gonna make it really uncomfortable. I'm just gonna cry and I'm not gonna let go. And it's because I've never met them, but we've already shared so much of that, So like for me, I didn't realize that I was missing that. For me, I pushed that join button when I joined Scentsy because I was tired of just being a mom. And that probably sounds terrible, but guys, like, if you're a parent, you know how damn exhausting it can be. Can I get an amen? Like, it is exhausting. And I think sometimes people are like, how do you have time to do this? Because you are so busy being a mom. I make time for this because this is my escape. This in this office with all of my samples and boxes and pretty things behind me. That's my escape. This is my happy place. I make the time for it. Even as an exhausted mom, I look forward to this. I want to do this. I want to come here and talk to my people and bake these samples and get to know you guys and the relationships that I've also made just through my customers. I've just even Ashley, who I saw on here earlier, a friend from college that I hadn't talked to for years, but through Scentsy, we started talking again and now talk way more than we have in 15 years. So for me, that was a big thing for me. I needed something for myself, that my kids couldn't take away from me. Little devils. I love them. I swear I do. The money, guys, like, I am not going to sugarcoat that part of it either. I think sometimes people are like, don't talk about money, but like, who doesn't want more money? And I will like very, very, very proudly say, and I will insert our income disclosure on this too, but I made $30,000 last year doing that. And I'm not ashamed to say that. A lot of people do this for the money, okay? This is my second year as a consultant, and my W-9, I guess it is, as a 1099 employee was $30,000. That's amazing. Like, my paychecks right now, it's going to be even more this year because my paychecks right now are averaging $2,500 a month. And again, fine, judge me all you want to. I'm going to talk about the money. Because $2,500 a month to me, as the mama who is just a mom, like, but used to have a really awesome career that she was really good at, and I gave up to be a stay-at-home mom, like $2,500 is a lot of money to me. I can buy all my plants. I do my nails now. Like, my sister said something, we were all out this weekend, and she was like, can I just get a little like clap for, they all call me, my older friends call me Noli. That's a whole nother story in itself. But she was like, for Nicole doing self-care. And I was like, yeah, I am. That's the stage of my life that I'm in. I'm putting on my sunless tanner. I'm going and getting Botox, y'all. Like, I'm doing those types of things, and I'm not ashamed of it. I will totally speak about it out loud. And it's 100% paid for by Scentsy. Every single present underneath of our Christmas tree, Scentsy. Every single bag, every single wrapping paper and bow bought, every single present for everyone, not just my kids, but my husband and my mom and my dad, and my sister, everybody was completely paid for by Scentsy. And that was a big deal to me, you know? Like, my husband's very supportive, and he doesn't ever make me feel guilty for being like the mom at home when he's working a very stressful job. He's done a really, really good job with that. But I still know, like, in the back of my mind that, like, I'm not contributing financially, and that's tough, at least for me. So anyway, my whole point in saying all of these things is that everybody's going to have a different reason on why they would want to do this. And I know, and not if some people are going to watch this, some people see my post and they're like, absolutely not, no way, not doing it. And that's fine. I'm never going to be the person that's going to come out and be like, every single person joins my team. No offense. I love you all, but some people are best just as customers. Not everybody is cut out for this, you know? Since I talked about money too, I should also put out there, and this is something, you know, that Scentsy really prides themselves on. This is not a get rich quick thing by any means. This takes effort, but it's what I like about it is that it's 100% a direct correlation of what you put into it, you get out of it. My previous job, which I love them and I love what I did, but that was tough for me because it was in nonprofit, but it was kind of like a glorified sales job. But I went out and I busted my ass and I worked so hard. And they didn't give me the bonus that I deserved. One year, they literally didn't give it to me because somebody in another department didn't get their job done. And I was like, no, see, I don't work that way. Like, I put in my dues. I worked late. Did all my, you know, the things I needed to do. And there was always this maximum point, you know, no matter, I went out, I collected 1 million pairs of shoes for that job. But I made as much the first year at Souls for Souls. My job was, I got paid $28,000 when I first started there. And this last year I made 30 with Scentsy. And I looked back and I was like, oh my God, you know, like, this is crazy. But there was also always a top. There was a tippy top, you know, like a maximum potential that I could get to. And I knew that. Again, if any of my previous coworkers watch this, I love you all. And that organization is so near and dear to my heart. But I don't feel like I was appreciated enough there. And so for me, there's so many different things that you can find when you get to make the rules about your own business. And that, for me, I just found I'm that person. But again, I also want to stress this isn't a get rich quick thing. You know, we have leaders in this organization who are literally making $25,000 a month. I'm not there yet. It'll be a long time till I'm there. Not everybody who does this is good at it either. They're not. Like, I don't sugarcoat that. But I'm also very honest in saying, if you try and if you're just yourself, like, y'all, this is me. What you see is what you get. And I would like to think that I'm always very honest with my customers. I'm going to tell you if I don't really like a scent. And I'm going to tell you if I really love a scent and I get excited, and I'm just myself. And that's it. I have people, somebody just said to me the other day who was kind of thinking about joining, and she was like, I'm not a salesperson. I'm not a salesperson either. I have no formal experience with sales. I just come on and I talk very honestly with people. And I know that sounds silly, but that's, that's it. So anyway, I just figured I would put that point out there because I don't ever want people to come out and think, oh, I'm going to start this company and in my first year, I'm going to make 30 grand or I'm going to make $25,000 a month. Cause that's not how direct sales works. And if someone out there is telling you that, they're lying to you. Cause that's not how it works. But yeah, there's a lot of different reasons about why you may do this. Travel is a huge thing that, like, y'all, I got the travel bug so bad right now, and Scentsy did that to me. I totally blame Scentsy. It's their fault that I just want to go and travel the world, but there's always a traveling opportunity somewhere, like Disney. We've got, we got 20 days. I can't think about it. I'm so not ready, but it's completely paid for. We paid for $20 for this trip for me and 3 of my family members to go to Disney. $20. That's what it's costing us. That was paid for because I worked hard. And because of my amazing customers, all of you, we have, I'm actually having to turn some travel opportunities away because all of us have so many things that we're like, let's go here. We're getting together in July. We're, 6 of us, I think 7 of us. We got this awesome cabin in Gatlinburg and we're just going to go have a girls trip. And there's a huge announcement coming on Monday and I don't know what it is, but we're like doing a watch party, like those types of things. I didn't realize I was missing in my life. Then I was like, okay, you figured that one out pretty fast. So anyway, the reason I'm talking about all of this and I'm word vomiting on all of you is if you have sat back and just slightly thought, that could be fun. Or if you're like, I like Nicole, I hope you guys like me since we know each other. But if you thought like, that would be fun to go on a girls trip with her. Like, let's go, I want to go on a girls trip with her. Like, do it just for the girls trips. Like, if nothing else. With our minimums, if anybody is watching this, or if you guys watch the replay later and you're like, God, I have thought about that. Here's just a little bit of factual information about Scentsy, okay? You are only required to stay an active consultant with Scentsy. You are only required, I put it in quotes, to do $200 in 1 month in sales for an entire year. Perfect example, November rolls around, you get your Christmas shopping done. Even if you never get another customer other than just yourself, in 1 month, it has to be $200 and then you don't have to touch it again. You don't even have to place a dime in orders for an entire year and you stay an active consultant. Now I put the required because guess what? If that doesn't happen, then you got a free mini warmer and a bar out of it, y'all. Like, we're not going to come after you. Like, that's the thing. Like, if you don't do it, then you don't do it. That's fine. I have people that join. I have tons of people who have joined and they're like, this just is not for me. And that's okay. They walk away and that's fine. You can always come back later. There's reinstatement opportunities. But I wanted to put that out there because I think some people are like, but what if, fill in the blank, what if I'm not good at it? What if this? What if this? That is why these join specials exist. There is literally no risk. You have a $20 risk right now to get a mini warmer. Sorry, I just cracked my knuckle. A bar. So right there, that's $26 in full-size products. Then you're also going to get some catalogs and some other promotional materials. That's it. That's the risk. I don't even want to tell you guys how much we spent on pizza last night. It was like $70. So there you go. $20. I'm like, that's like 1 pizza. That's literally 1 pizza. Like, what can you even spend for $20? That's how much my Boda box costs. Just $20. My box of wine. Like $20, like, to get your own business and to get something back, but then also like take a chance. And what if you're amazing at this and you end up becoming that person that makes $25,000? Like, what if, y'all? So that's part of it, okay, is obviously like those requirements. The $20 join special ends on Monday, but since it's a holiday weekend, that's why I figured I'd put this out there now just to think about it. Obviously, you're going to come have fun with us since I would be your director because I am a director in the company. We've got an awesome team of people. There's 100 of us now. We're called the Bomb Squad because we're the bomb. But we've got a really close, tight-knit community, I feel like. Some people are more active than others. Some people have different goals. We have hobbyists who literally just do this for the discount. If nothing else, so you make 20% right off the bat when you get started with Scentsy. Right off the bat. So if you're somebody who's spending a good amount of money with me, if nothing else, do it for the discount. Make 20% back. Give yourself a 20% coupon on your purchases. However you want to like picture it so that it sounds how awesome, you know, sounds that way, how awesome it really is, phrase it that way. Because if you are spending $100 a month with me, or even every couple of months, you might as well make that money back, right? But it's awesome, you guys. It really is. This company has provided so much for me that I didn't realize that I was missing. So I just thought I would put that out there. If you guys have even thought about it, just let me know. And I hope that the people that I have talked to in the past would vouch for me and say this. I am not going to be, which the odds are if you're watching this, I haven't approached you about or tried to recruit you as becoming a team member. There are certain people that I do mention because I see the natural fit that it would be, some of my best customers, but who are also going out and they're having parties multiple times a year for me, and they're telling their friends about the orders and all that stuff. And I'm like, why would you not do this? Because it just makes sense, you know? So those people, obviously they're, you know, I've brought it up to, but otherwise probably really haven't mentioned it to you guys because I pride myself big time on, I don't ever want you guys to think that I'm using you or that I'm after you just to become part of my team, or I just want to make money off of you or anything like that. I want people to do this who genuinely want to do this for whatever fill in the blank reason that may be. So if that's you, let me know. Talk to me. I'm your person. I'm your scent girl. You can just toss it out and be like, hey, awesome, maybe I'm not ready right now, but down the road I might be interested. Let me know if it pops up in the future. Or, hey, I'm about to have a baby, or I'm moving, or whatever it is, just so I can write you down on a piece of paper and say, okay, I'm going to reach out to this person when this next opportunity pops up. Just let me know, guys. But I promise, if you're curious in the slightest bit, take a chance. You may surprise yourself. You may end up being the next person who gets to take their entire family to Disney for free, or to the Broadmoor in Colorado for free, or go on that girls trip next month, or go to Idaho and for a director boot camp where I'm going to go get all of this amazing training in the fall. Y'all have like I have like 6 trips planned. I'm actually kind of stressed about it because I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to figure it out. Let me know. I love you all. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And if you are ready to do this thing, message me or just hop on my website. There's a join button up at the top. $20. That's it. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Bye.